OKC, Golden State, Brooklyn, here, doesn't matter. Like, he's always been just about ball. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. KD is, I don't know if this is really the right word, but he feels much like an anti-hero, where people are looking to tear him down because they have their minds made up as what a true leader is, right? They look at the LeBrons, the Michael Jordans, the Kobes, like guys that are, they can be demonstrative on the court, they can impose their will, and they don't make any mistake about it, right? Like they do not apologize for being who they are. Whereas KD is very much a quiet superstar. Like he just goes out there to ball, do his job, and move along. And because of the status that KD is at, and in terms of basketball royalty, and what a leader is supposed to be, people automatically are going to put both those two things together and think that because you're at this status and this height in the NBA, you also have to be a premier leader. And sometimes it's just not like that. It's just not like that. And I'm not even saying, like, listen, especially, and I'm talking about just from the optic standpoint, from what we can see on TV, what we can see on the court in front of us, right? None of us are behind the scenes in the locker room when it's quiet. None of us are in the practice court before the media is allowed in to see what's actually going on behind the scenes. We don't see what's happening on the bus on the way to the airport or on the airplane flying to the next city, or all these small little things where KD might take those opportunities to actually pull somebody aside like a bull and be like, hey, remember, yesterday you did this, whatever, blah, 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 right? They don't see any of that stuff. And I'm not saying KD's like this phenomenal leader by any stretch of the imagination, because he's had plenty of opportunities to kind of stand up for himself in that regard. And he has a couple of times, especially when it comes to like Charles Barkley. But I don't think it's fair to place this expectation on a player to be this ultimate leader when he's never really shown that demonstratively to us ever. OKC, Golden State, Brooklyn, here, doesn't matter. Like, he's always been just about ball. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The only reason why there's something wrong with it right now and at his other stops when they haven't won the championship is because people want so much from him. And because they're not getting it from him and he's not feeding it to you, or he's not giving you what you want, they immediately resist and they want to attack him. And that's the narrative that's been pushed around KD.